Jimmy had finally reached his limit. Slamming his foot on the accelerator, he took off after the white car. Just as he began closing the gap, the driver started throwing trash out of the window. A carton of milk smashed against Jimmy's windshield, splattering liquid across the glass. Furious, Jimmy shouted insults and pushed his vehicle even harder. At the next sharp turn, he yanked the steering wheel, hoping to cut the corner and catch up. Instead, his car suddenly malfunctioned, forcing him to slow down. Rather than escaping, the white car pulled ahead only a short distance. Then, to Jimmy's surprise, it accelerated in reverse and charged directly toward him. After one final act of mockery, the driver sped away, leaving Jimmy humiliated and enraged, but Jimmy wasn't ready to let the matter go. He memorized the white car's license plate before heading home. That evening, he immediately searched for the registration information. The lookup service demanded an $80 fee. For a moment, he hesitated, but the memory of the day's humiliation convinced him to pay. The search led him to a luxurious mansion in an upscale neighborhood. Posing as a construction worker, Jimmy claimed he had noticed potential safety concerns with the roof and needed to conduct an inspection. The door was answered by a polite Asian woman wearing glasses. She appeared calm, refined, and completely unaware of who he was. While inspecting the property, Jimmy found an excuse to visit the garage. Pretending to examine the walls, he secretly checked the vehicle and confirmed it was the same white car. He casually asked whether her husband usually drove it. The woman replied that she was the one who drove it all the time. At that moment, Jimmy realized she had been the driver who tormented him on the road. A little later, he asked to use the bathroom. After spending a few minutes inside, he emerged, thanked the woman, and quickly left the house. Not long afterward, she noticed a suspicious puddle near the bathroom door. When she opened it, she discovered the disgusting surprise Jimmy had intentionally left behind. Her composed demeanor vanished instantly as she stormed outside in outrage. Watching her reaction from a distance filled Jimmy with satisfaction. As he drove away, he flashed an insulting gesture before disappearing down the road. Just like Jimmy earlier, the woman made sure to memorize his license plate number. Their feud was far from over. Determined to strike back, she searched for the registration details connected to Jimmy's vehicle. Before long, she located the construction company where he worked and made a phone call. That night, Jimmy stepped outside and was stunned by what he saw. His beloved pickup truck had been covered in offensive graffiti. He immediately knew who was responsible. The following day, Jimmy drove to the woman's house carrying a hammer, intent on retaliation. However, the moment he approached the front door, a powerful security light flooded the area and a loud alarm erupted. Not wanting to get caught, he turned around and fled. Still consumed by anger, Jimmy returned the next day with a can of gasoline. He located the woman's car and began pouring fuel over it, completely unaware that a child was sitting inside the vehicle.